Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve a section D question from Arithmetic Progressions chapter which had appeared in CBSE board exam 2025. The minimum age of children eligible to participate in a painting competition is 8 years. It is observed that the age of the youngest boy was 8 years and the ages of the participants when seated in order of age have a common difference of 4 months. If the sum of the ages of all the participants is 168 years, find the age of the eldest participant in the painting competition. So let us try to understand this question by generating the sequence for the ages of the children. So here it is given that there is a painting competition and the minimum age for a child to participate in the competition is 8 years. So here we have written 8 as the minimum age, and then it was observed that when the participants were made to sit in order of their age, they had a common difference of 4 months, which means the next, that is the second child, is going to be 4 months older than the previous child. So here we have written 8 years and 4 months old, and we have converted this months in terms of years, so we have divided it by 12. So we have written this as a mixed fraction. Similarly, the third child is going to be again 4 months older than the second child. So here we have written 8 years and 8 months old, and 8 months is being converted to years by writing 8 over 12, and it goes on. Now once the sequence is generated, we can see that the first term of the sequence is 8. The common difference is given as 4 months. So we have converted into years. So we have divided the 4 months by 12, and 4 divides 12, that is 4 1 times is 4 and 4 3 times is 12, giving us the common difference as 1 over 3. And then they have given that if the sum of the ages of all the participants is 168 years. Since the sum is mentioned, we are going to take Sn is equal to 168 years. We need to find out the age of the eldest participant in the competition. So first of all, let us find out how many number of students participated in this competition, and let us consider the number of students as n. Now here, since we have been given the Sn value, we are going to make use of sum of first n terms of an AP formula given as Sn is equal to n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d, where a is the first term of the sequence and d is the common difference. Now let us plug in all these values in this formula. So Sn is given as 168 is equal to n over 2 times now a value is 8 plus n minus 1 times the common difference is 1 over 3. Now here let us take 2 on the other side of equal to sign so that it multiplies with 168, giving us 336 is equal to n times 2 times 8 gives us 16 plus n minus 1 times 1 over 3. Now here in this bracket let us get a common denominator. So 16 can be written as 16 over 1, and we are going to multiply 16 by 3 and 1 also by 3, giving us 336 is equal to n times, now 16 times 3 gives us 48 plus n minus 1 times 1 gives us n minus 1 over a common denominator, that is 3. Now let us take this denominator on the other side of equal to sign so that it multiplies with 336, giving us 1008 is equal to n times 48 plus n minus 1. Now simplifying it further, we get 1008 is equal to n times, now 48 minus 1 gives us 47 plus n. Now let us expand this bracket. So here n multiplies with n giving us n square plus n multiplies with 47 giving us 47n is equal to 1008. Now taking 1008 on the other side of equal to sign, we get the equation as n square plus 47n minus 1008 equal to 0. Now we have to factorize this equation, and we have to find out two factors in such a way that when you multiply them you should get minus 1008, and when you add them or subtract them you should get positive 47. So the two factors here we have considered are 63 and negative 16. So when you multiply these two you get negative 1008, and when you subtract them you get positive 47. So we have written this equation as n square plus 63n minus 16n minus 1008 equal to 0. Now we are going to group the terms, that is we are going to group the first two terms and we are going to group the last two terms. Now from the first group n is a common factor, so we have taken it out, and inside the bracket is n plus 63. Now from the second group, negative 16 is a common factor, so we have taken it out, and inside the bracket remains n plus 63 equal to 0. Now here n plus 63 is a common factor, so we are going to take it out, and the second factor is going to be n minus 16 equal to 0. Now equating each of these factors equal to 0, we get n minus 16 equal to 0 and n plus 63 equal to 0. Now taking negative 16 on the other side of equal to sign, we get n equal to positive 16, and in a similar way, taking positive 63 on the other side of equal to sign, we get n is equal to negative 63. Now here we had considered n as number of students, so it cannot be a negative value. So the total number of children who had participated in this competition were 16. So here all the 16 children were made to sit according to their ages. So at the first position we had the youngest child. At the second position we had a child who was 4 months older than the previous child, and it goes on. So at the 16th position we are going to have the eldest child who had participated in this competition. So here when n is equal to 16, we have to find out the age of the eldest child, that is an or a16. This will give us the age of the eldest child. So for this we are going to make use of nth term of an AP formula given as an is equal to a plus n minus 1 times d. Now a was the first term of the sequence, which was 8. D was the common difference, which was given as 1 over 3. And n is the position of the eldest child, that is 16. So here a16 will be equal to 8 plus 16 minus 1 times 1 over 3. Now simplifying this, we get 8 plus 16 minus 1 is 15, and 15 times 1 gives us 15 over 3. Now here let us take a common denominator. So here 8 can be written as 8 over 1, and let us multiply this 3 with 8. So 8 times 3 and 1 times 3. So 8 times 3 gives us 24 plus 15 over a common denominator, that is 3. So 24 plus 15 gives us 39 over 3, and 3 divides 39, that is 3 1 times is 3 and 3 13 times is 39, giving us the age of the eldest child who participated in this painting competition as 13 years. So here we have written age of the eldest participant as 13 years. So this is going to be our answer. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out this playlist where you'll find more examples of this kind. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.